Before you begin your touching reunion, pray allow me to take my leave. There is precious little time left to us, and I've no intention of going idly to my end.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here.
So you're here, are you? Now that I think of it, I do seem to recall Lord Phasus lamenting that he be reduced to aiding you. But it matters not. Both he and I are too rushed off our feet to care for such trivialities. We seek to devise some means of forestalling these dragons' attacks from above, you see. If you've an interest in helping us fight this battle, perhaps you will join us on Volcanic Island. 'Tis all the same, either way. This world needs no Arisen to save it. Such is... Leave me be. Lord Phasus and I have important work to attend to. If you've an interest in helping us fight this battle, you will join us on Volcanic Island.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
It is quiet about. Too quiet here. Our brigands lurking about. I could have sworn.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser Drake. As well. Then I bid ye farewell, and safe travel.
As a matter of fact, have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with the Arisen?
Well, there was a time I served our master as a mage. I can scarce believe how far I've come since then.
that I am not that.
Skeletons! There!
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Seem to have been killed. You're right.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Well done.
My protection!
No one can defend themselves in battles like this. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
During my time with Lord Phaesus, I found myself in a strange state of being. Though my mind was perpetually unclear, I always felt your presence, Master. Full glad am I that we have been reunited.
'Twas an ordeal indeed, and there is much...
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen? I I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of Vermund. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied and sought ere greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One. The being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world goes unobserved. As to the purpose with which they watch, I know not. Yet I did divine one thing. This world has lain neath the Watching One's unwavering gaze ere the dawn of its history. I despaired at this discovery, for if all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Aye, 'twas all a farce, and I, the fool, exulting in my wooden crown. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beastman, young or old, I did not succeed. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of the new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen, for your path is just. And, fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here. For this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them.
Right you are. rises to meet us.
Lightning is ineffective against this foe.
Thank you, friend. I dread to think what might have become of me had you not happened along when you did. This place does not have long left, I fear. We ought to get to safety, though I have to wonder if anywhere is safe now. I'd gladly accompany you, believe me, but the others here, well, suffice to say they won't be able to join us. Follow me, you'll see what I mean. Tis a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where we set captured pawns to work. They were supposed to be digging up old ruins or some such. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation. Underlings like myself were given orders, and little else, you see. Well, here you have it. They've been like this for a month straight now. They refuse to leave. You might as well try talking to a wall. You'd have more luck. I know they don't die like we do, but it seems cruel to abandon them here, all the same. I never wanted to be here, you know, taking part in all of this. The enslavement of pawns doesn't sit well with me. I suppose that's why I can't bring myself to leave them behind. Either that, or the current state of the world helps to put things in perspective. At any rate, I've tried everything I can think of to get them out, but naught's done any good. I'm at rather a loss.
The command came a month ago or more. We are to remain here, and so we remain.
I implore you, Arisen. Take me with you.
So they're staying here because they were ordered to remain. And they told you that, did they? Strange. I couldn't get a word out of them. I wonder why they saw fit to speak with you. But never mind that. More importantly, you've given me an inkling of the problem at hand. It was the Overseer's doing, methinks. When the world changed, that craven up and ran for his life. But on his way out, he used that artifact they call the God's Way to command the pawns to protect him. I expect that order of his is what the pawns were referring to. But why would they continue to obey when the man is long gone? Listen, friend. I've a thought. What say you have a look around and see what you can turn up? If the Overseer's command is indeed still in effect, it could be that he is lurking somewhere not far from here. Use that key to have a look around. It should open any doors you come across. Best keep your eyes peeled for the Overseer as well. I have a feeling he's still lurking about here somewhere.
His locked, Arisen.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
So the pawns were being held here by the power of this God's Way. Now they ought be free to make good their escape.
I concur.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Do come again? Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Mayhap we could bring the people to the seafloor shrine. 'Twould protect them from the Red Cloud's advance, if only for a time.
But will the people do as we suggest? The crux of the problem is how best to convince them.
So, there was naught left of the Overseer but bones, eh? I'll wager he thought to take the pawns with him to the grave. He always was a spiteful old goat. At any rate, I'm well grateful for your aid, friend. Now that the pawns are on their feet, methinks I can get them to safety. I only hope they'll heed my words as they have yours. But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them in time, no doubt. My word! Isn't this the God's Way? With this, I'll be able to guide the pawns to the refuge without delay. Now there's no chance of any of them being left behind. Seems I've no end of things to thank you for, my friend. I appreciate all you've done here. I'll get the pawns to safety, don't you worry.
far more powerful than any monster we have yet encountered. Must be destroyed for the world is to be saved.
Time to finish this here and now.
Well done!
Quick! Douse the flames!
Stay with me, Arisen.
Wait a moment.
We've been opening. Focus your attacks.
A focused attack won't end this spell. Are you ready? Even the Arbahard could not safeguard this place from the fiend's onslaught.
find a better opening. Strike the horn now!
The creature is gone. Let us revel in the knowledge that this region has escaped its destruction.
Let me get that.
Oh, you return. I am so happy to see you safe. You were gone so long. I was very worried. Oh. You think we should leave the Arbor? I am not sure my father will like that idea. But I can try to convince him. Please, follow me.
As Arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the Elven people. Let us follow our guide, that we might speak with him.
Right you are.
Nun wir oyanda ata.
Findelnar, nevea nolwende lis kemen. Morivin lis palan oio eromar meltol netara.
Kasinke telpe nun finaler, nun mor arda her. Fionar elwe erfarne nenwen sur orne, I avstir lalastar, nun falesmir magananon?
Morvani morivin Findelnar. Neveatara morivin. Lis va aldakar kemen ros. Hera ur lis nun. Yav moringarina like asar kemen ros iloratu anfirtara. Eteler karil morivin alcadar palan. Kemen nun lis alecano. Surne kemen ros herenon yav kuruir. Falis isilrod lintar. Ne yav alecano vea nun sinde lungtena.
Nun lis amanda kill angadur femor.
Herenon nun lia Findelnar. Lia wemor. Findelnar morivin orne osto. Firnis morivin. Morivin kemen tur alecano. Menelum heroth mor carilm anardor.
Alcarwa fir nun eldaya. Ane martir tindume ingarina fa alme Alcarwa. Eteler lea fermor eldalia eralotte. Sorne an fameltol. Vanelin hyror soron. Kasinke telpe nun finaler. Lera nefir heranon, anne arta her firnis. Nullis amanda kill angadur.
Only time will tell whether the cutting shall take root. For now, let us make for the seafloor shrine.
I am well aware of the particulars.
More must be urged to evacuate.
We ought to choose our next destination based on the movements of the clouds.
Valis harenan, alana
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Ayu, kanamo nemitani.
Salma Arenfa. Alecano.
Kasinke telpe nun finaler. Lera nefir heranon, anne artaher firnis. Aidalia anandor, nun lintan. Heror anne oia fermor, anendune falumtena?
Nenamboe yavstir uru findelnar. Liateren ayale. Kemen ros uru neteren, neromen anartelpe minasvana.
Luintarme kinalen meltol, parante lume anlis, ne kemen kayayinjo nun sil. Ne meltol linkan aldakar an fir nun fiamor. Morivin paran vanis siltiel?
Palan hiarmenran, lis fa arnefane. Elorato ala, nun mor artaher. Firnis an erumar isilrod eteller, lera aetena. Nenwen mor aiwanon, alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Iavstir lalastar, nun falesmir magananon, anamorlis turculium ecialis.
The elves...
I thank you, friend. It would be no exaggeration to say that you have saved my people.
Your fight continues, does it not? Be well, and come back safe.
Given our current vocations, we've little use for arrows, but we might as well take them.
Should an archer join our party, they'd be happy for them, I'm sure.
Why do I always come up short?
We need not words to show our intentions. The elves may come to trust us if we prove ourselves in deed.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Ah, I remember you. What brings you to the encampment? It is a miracle you're still alive. Though I dare say that's true of all of us. Oh? You believe we ought to evacuate? Well, you've traveled far indeed to deliver these tidings. Farther, I dare say, than anyone would go for the sake of an idle jest. If we must leave, we shall have to begin preparations at once. But I think we're a bit short on hands to attend to all that must be done. In fact, there's a rather delicate matter that I could use some help with. A blacksmith and his wife dwell on the encampment outskirts. Might you escort them here, so that they can join the evacuation? The smith, Gustava, is a man of good sense, but as for his wife... well, suffice to say, Cleuna has always been a contentious sort. She'd have naught to do with us, given the choice, and isn't likely to take kindly to the arrival of any of my knights on her doorstep. I can only hope that she will be more willing to listen to you, a third party, as 'twere. And while you're taking care of that, I will see to it that the encampment is made ready to depart with all due haste.
Ah. I remember the blacksmith and his lady wife well. I only hope we can convince them to join the evacuation.
Right you are.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Dragon was no ordinary beast.
He was facing a foe unflinchingly, however fearsome it may be.
That attack looks devastating. We ought to keep our distance whenever 'tis unleashed.
By your leave.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. them first, but it cannot be invincible. Look to the red clouds. I suspect they are the bride. Our foe is repelled by some miracle. Now this region shall be safe, at least for the time being. I do not understand. What has befallen our world?
It seems the world is to be brought to an end. We cannot allow this to come to pass.
Be ready. Our foes are armed.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I knew you would prevail, man.
We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet routed. A result to be proud of.
Come out and play.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Isn't worthless, but that's as much as I can say for it.
Rarely have I felt so empty.
I shall remain by your side. Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Stand firm! You must not let down your guard, even for a moment. Good thing I've cemented my pack. Be ready to strike the moment it's here.
I shall have to inform my own knowledge. We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Shall we set it running?
I will protect you.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but... Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. 'Tis a hobgoblin!
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Well now, whatever brings you here? These are You'd have us evacuate with the encampment? I am touched by your kindness, friend, but we'll manage on our own. I couldn't bear to be pressed in among those crowds.
Now, I'll hear none of that. I'll see you to safety, my dear, come hell or high water. Besides, I should hope this good soul has earned your trust by now. Helped me out of a tight spot on more than one occasion, if you'll recall. After all that goodwill and the long trek out here to warn us, we'd seem mighty ungrateful, turning our back on another helping hand extended only in kindness.
Oh, very well, my love, if you insist. It seems we'll be accepting your offer after all, friend. Would you be so kind as to escort us to our destination?
Let us see our charges to the encampment. But be mindful. The path seems much changed since last we walked it.
A result to be proud of.
Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation begins, I wonder?
Would you find Ser Ernesto and tell him we've arrived? Let him know that we'll wait here till the time comes.
Let me get that.
Sir, I implore you to reconsider. Surely you can see that the situation is dire.
How many times must I say it? I'll not be ordered about. Not by ye, not by anyone. Now bugger off and leave me alone.
Ah, good. You're back. I'm afraid there's another matter for which I must beg your assistance. It concerns the fellow I was just speaking with. Sir Lamond, his name is. The man's something of a regular at our hot springs. I sought him out to tell him of the evacuation, but he has flatly refused to join us. I must confess, I'm at a loss as to how I might convince him. Could I prevail upon you to try your hand? At this point, methinks anything I say will fall on deaf ears.
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. It would be reassuring to have his aid. Shall we speak with him?
True enough.
Fancy meeting ye here, cuz. Did you want something? Not this again. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Not even ye. Oh, bollocks. Of course ye'd make a decent request like that. Aye, fine. I'll do it. Seeing as ye're the one asking. Can't say I'll be glad to leave this place behind, but you've my word. I'll get them to safety.
Sir Lamont shall be a boon to the evacuation effort. Let us inform Sir Ernesto of our success.
Right you are.
I cannot thank you enough for all you've done. We shall fare much better on the road with Sir Lamont's arm to defend us. 'Twill be slow going, mind. We have wounded whom we must accommodate. Yet, come what may, I swear to see them all to safe harbor.
The people of Volcanic Island are evacuated. May they make it through the impending chaos intact.
Right you are. Evidently, 'tis a contraption that allows for travel betwixt 2 points. That does sound convenient.
I believe we would be remiss not to make use of this. We are under attack!
Trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Yon ox cart is broken beyond repair.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
We must remain vigilant.
It's no small wonder that ox carts have ceased operation, given the state of things.
Will the day ever come when we might employ one again? Ah, a ballista. These have quite a long range.
Hard. Be sure to avoid them. I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Thank you. You...
Behold! It moves! But what impelled it, I cannot say. Go forth, Talos. May you strike down any dragon in your path.
What manner of power could compel such a gigantus to movement? It does not appear poised to attack us. Let us keep watch for the time being.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
You see, Arisen? We have naught to fear from any...
What did you do? How is this possible? Pawn? We have greater concerns at present.
Astonishing! It repelled the red clouds. Did the pawn within impel the statue to action?
This was your doing, was it not? I'll not pretend to understand, but you have my gratitude all the same. 'Twas enough to give me hope of snatching this world from the jaws of ruin.
Truly, the strength of the mortal will ne'er ceases to amaze.
You seem distracted. Is aught amiss?
Perhaps you believe destruction to be my goal. That I seek to bring an end to this ill-begotten world. However, naught could be further from the truth. In this world, I exist only to observe, to read all that unfolds.
Arisen? Could it be that the World Forged addresses you even now?
Well, well. 'Twould seem that this man is aware of my presence, if only in part.
I confess I know not what you are. Nor do I care. Be you a transcendent being of a piece with the divine, or only an observer keeping watch on us from afar. Know this. You have no right to deem this world a mistake.
He bears a will strong and true. Had he but chosen a different path, he would have made a fine Arisen. Yet, there is no sense lamenting what might have been, for that title has lost all meaning. After all, what need is there for Arisen in a world coming apart at the seams?
You underestimate mortal kind at your peril. Mark my words, the day will come when I divine the truth of this world. And on that day, I shall free it from its yoke, from the burden of this loathsome dogma of dragons!
Lo, a ballista.
Did my words reach them, I wonder? No matter. I will not be swayed in my course. Continue your fight, Arisen, as I will mine. Let it never be said that I wanted for constancy. To the last, I shall see my will done.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. I returned safe and sound, and I dare say, wiser for my travels. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust.
You've pushed your luck too far.
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
So, Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal to be quarrelling amongst themselves. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite our efforts towards it. Ah, Sir Arisen. You are returned, I see. With the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be away from my homeland. Thus did I return, to render what aid I may. I maintain order as best I can, but for every fire I extinguish, it seems 3 more are incited behind my back. But enough of my woes. What brings you here? You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, it is likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of Mel. Alas, the people of Batal are far from united in purpose at present. Should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that our efforts would come undone ere long. With every soul at their wits' end, conflict is like to spark at the slightest provocation. As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, Sir Arisen. Behold their plight with your own eyes. And should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrels and assuage their fears. Such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed all the more smoothly. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene when you have accomplished all you can.
Flared tempers are understandable given the circumstances. Let us aid in mediating the quarrels arising in Batal.
Right you are.
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled, or merely postponed? I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
The direct path through the gap in those rocks is somehow obstructed. We shall have... Many paths are closed to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
Really pushing your luck.
Principles unproven are as dust on the wind. It seems this is the only way forward. Up we go. Enough dallying. Follow me. A fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us. Naught can be achieved without sacrifice. Alas, a theory unproven is of little practical use. Beast fell powers.
My magics. Wait right there.
Few know the real nature of the dragon. There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction. The secrets we might have learned. Never mind. You've your charge, 'tis true, and the fiends appear to be falling back. But I trust you won't object if I take a sample of its remains. After all, your role is to save this world, and mine is to pursue its secrets. Go, do what you must. I will remain here and continue my work. Someday soon, I will lay bare the truth of this world. And on that day, I will slip the yoke of this broken order that rules us all.
Never did I imagine such a dragon could exist. 'Tis a glad thing we felled it, whatever 'twas.
Haven't you had enough yet? You're the one who started this.
Ah! You're just right! riding on your father's coattails.
You slander my honor, sir. I demand a duel.
The flow of time feels almost...
This is no business of yours. Be gone!
Now, Nara, let's not be too hasty. If we are to duel, we ought to have a witness. Otherwise, who's to say the victor fought with honor?
Aye, true enough. Without a witness, either of us could simply kill the other, then disavow the use of any underhandedness. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scoundrel to task? This knave dared to slight my honor. He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a training dummy. The bloody nerve of him.
And I'd say it again. 'Twas your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel, not your own skill.
You have my gratitude, sir. Let us delay no further. Come, Scario. Prepare yourself.
Have at you!
That it? Might as well lay down and die then.
I'm not sure.
Let him have it. Prove your strength. Can someone tell me I suppose I'll have a few drinks.
You're 10 times stronger than I'll ever be.
What's this now?
Stay back! Caught in the fray.
Mate, I'd not
You're
tell
10
this.
times stronger than I'll ever be.
I admit it. I underestimated your skill. The loss is mine.
Nay. 'Twas I who underestimated you. I'd thought to score an easy victory. But you fought fair and capably.
We owe you a debt, sir. 'Tis on your account that we've seen some sense. Were it not for your timely appearance, I'd wager this nonsense might have cost one of us their life.
Indeed. Better to hone our respective skills than take up arms against petty slights, I say.
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades. But I doubt they'll quarrel again after this.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Oi! I saw it first. Phew. Trust a flea-ridden hide to take it all for himself.
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
You there! You couldn't have come at a better time. Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into him. If that's what you think, why don't you mind your own business?
All right, clear off. Pretty words shan't fill our bellies.
Stop this, father! Thank you, sir. I'll be sure to share it.
You mean with me? For true? Thanks. I'm half starved.
Oi, leave my kid alone.
You're not some child snatcher, are you?
Wait. You shared your food with them. Thank you, sir. As for you, Nomos, 'twould seem we were both but looking out for our children, eh?
Aye. Mayhap we're not so different after all. And we've both had children fed. We've no reason to quarrel.
The desire to protect one's kin transcends race and culture. It just goes to show, we are none of us so different.
A result to be proud of.
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Calm down. Take a deep breath.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in our business. This is between us.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
Trust in yourself as I trust in you.
Fine. This one's got thick skin.
You're telling me? I don't think I've got another punch left in me.
Bah. I can't stomach more quarreling after this. It's drained the fight right out of me.
Too right. I've clean forgotten what we were arguing about to begin with, if I'm honest.
Their tempers do appear to be quelled, but I hope you aren't injured, Master. Now that is a surprise.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Wares aplenty,
All's well between us now. I've clean forgotten what we were arguing about to begin with, if I'm honest.
I've no more stomach for quarreling after that. It drained the fight right out of me.
As a matter of fact, I did not take to being a mage straight away. It was some time before...
The citizenry speak highly of your deeds, Sir Arisen. It seems you have made rather an impact. The people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive this calamity. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. Methinks we can expect little opposition to the announcement. Pray, return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your achievements. I must remain here to ensure no further squabbles arise. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day, Sir Arisen. I hope you will accept this humble reward for your efforts.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought to be willing to commence the evacuation now.
By your leave.
That's not acting up today. Still a while to go before my shift's over.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet. Where's my comb? Might as well have it out. Right state. I'm in no rush. The heavens will surely heed our earnest prayers. It's high time I began my meditation. I'm back with my body. The pursuit of betterment is an industry will find no nourishment in me.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass. come hither, we would speak with you. One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city, resolving the people's troubles. You have our gratitude, for it seems your efforts have served to remind the people of this nation of their common purpose. We would present you with this gift, as a small token of our esteem, and wish you good fortune on your journey, wheresoe'er it may take you.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us. I would see you prepared for the road ahead.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave. Farewell.
Akbatal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I am certain we can rely upon Sir Manella to keep the peace.
Outstanding!
Yes, Master.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
The red clouds are suffused with ill intent. Might they not be someone's serpents? There! One of us has been drenched!
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Our party is composed of quite a few men.
Penin harpies! Take care that they don't poison you!
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
Fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
These beams are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here. I found some materials we could use to enhance our equipment. You can view their location on... where your help is needed.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I shall come at once, Arisen. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Yes, Master. Pray, light your lantern, Master.
Tis a remarkable treasure we found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Stout and dead, Arisen! I shan't squander this opportunity.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. shan't allow any further harm to come to him. Keep on them, Arisen. Now strike him down. We are at our best when we combine our strength.
Tis no small wonder that ox carts have ceased operation, given the state of things.
Will the day ever come when we might employ one again?
Are you in need of healing, Arisen?
Right. To arms! Of course. Truly are formidable, Arisen. I'll pick that up. We might have need of it. Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
monster we have yet encountered. It must be destroyed.
expunge this evil from vermin, all will be lost.
Our foe is blessed with swiftness, yet the terrain is in our favor. We've plentiful footholds from which to strike.
The creature is gone. Let us revel in the knowledge that this region has escaped its destruction.
I see you do not relent. Your persistence is most intriguing. What is it that impels you, I wonder? Alas, would that the world had not come to this. For I am certain that your tale would have been a glorious one. Yet, 'twas not to be. You need only cast your gaze upward to glimpse the futility of your defiance.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? Very well. I shall return.
There is naught more you can achieve here, Arisen. The time for resistance is long past.
This...
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance... 'Twas a fine journey we shared. Wherever you're...
Welcome.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed.
Tell is, there's been a shift in... Check. Come on.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
All that remains is for you to fulfill your final duty, to witness this world's end with your own eyes.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
We must rest. To this world I return, ready to put all I've learned to use.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
Your Majesty. How glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been this past month? The end of the world? Are things truly so dire? Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught but a smoking ruin remains. 'Twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending crisis. You would have me evacuate the city? I see. Mayhap 'twould be for the best. Ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught to lose by seeking sanctuary. But I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes, however terrified they may be. Methinks your Majesty would do better to ask this of the Regent King. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
Maintaining order in Vermont must be quite a burden upon the young Regent King. Let us aid him however we may.
I am well.